So far, 12 drivers have been eliminated, leaving just these 8 to battle it out. Silverstone single-seaters produced new challengers in the form of Italian Luca Lorenzini, Frenchman Arnaud Lecombe, physically fit and media-friendly Giacomo Cunial, German Lars Schlomer, and Englishman Matthew Gordon showed true grit and determination to earn their place in the final showdown. The baker from Sweden, Chris Midmark, has applied himself in all areas, both physically and on the track. And it has been the focus and consistency of Spaniard Lucas Ordonez and the French mechanic Fabrice Bernard that has kept them in contention for the drive in Dubai. With the scoreboard no longer counting, all 8 drivers are in with the chance of winning the prize. The 2 drivers that excel in today's driving disciplines will be crowned the GT Academy champions.
You are the chosen few. Whatever you did up to this point has qualified you to be here today. But from this point onwards, on the final day, in our eyes, you are all starting afresh. Johnny, advice for the boys.
This is a massive opportunity for you, so really fix your minds on this, concentrate, give it your all, good luck, and I see you at the end of it.
Let's get to work.
I feel very excited because it's our last chance to do our best and be one of the finalists.
Après, ce que je vais faire pour réussir, je vais prendre la journée comme celle d'hier. Je vais tenter de m'amuser, tenter de faire ce que je sais faire de mieux.
I don't have a chance. I must go fast today.
With the heavy fog bearing down in Silverstone, the circuit was off limits until it burnt off, but the judges had a drifting activity up their sleeve.
We've got 2 professional drivers who are going to chauffeur you around and give you a demonstration of tandem drifting. First 2 guys, helmets on, into the passenger seats, please.
The finalists were treated to a display of tandem drifting wizardry as the instructors demonstrated how to be at one with the car. If you can master the art of drifting, it shows that you are in tune with the handling of the car and have a great feel of what it is doing. As well as being awesome fun, the same skills used for drifting are also needed for driving a car on the limits around the racetrack.
Oh, crazy.
Okay, next 2, please.
Following the demonstration, the gamers were given the chance to impress the judges themselves.
Luca, some good angles there, isn't there?
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Giacomo is just too progressive. Mega, mega.
Nice.
Good lad, good lad. Check the smoke out. Oh, no.
Why is it so bad?
That's a good try.
There's nobody here who wants it any more than Lars does, I would say.
Yeah.
If it's sheer wanting it,
Yeah.
Lars does not ever want to take another fare to the airport as long as he lives.
Yeah.
The drift taxi from Bonn.
Excuse me, Arnaud Lecombe, everybody. Watch this.
The assassin.
Look at that. That looks properly good. Go on, lad.
From being a man we barely talked about 3 days ago,
Yeah.
the assassin has marked himself out as exactly that. He's starting to break Chris Midmark's confidence.
With the fog now lifted, it's time to get down to business. The first exercise is a 5-lap super pole around Stowe in the GTR. Under the ominous-looking sky, there is an air of apprehension, as all the drivers know this is make or break time. All the drivers get a few warm-up laps before their timed runs. All push hard to prove their technique, but under the pressure, Chris Midmark finds his limit and has a scrape at the side of the track.
So,
I know.
yes. Don't worry, it's only minor damage.
Yeah.
What was it, just a cone?
Yeah, 2 cones.
The story's getting worse.
Yeah, I know.
With the practice session over, Giacomo Cunial is the first to do battle.
Come on, Giacomo. Pull something out of the bag, man. Show us that you're
Giacomo,
worthy of staying in.
This has got to be cosmic.
The Italian is consistent, but not all that quick. Next up is GT Academy's German taxi driver.
Well, slumber, everybody. Green flag. Oh, hello. Oh, got a quitter.
The brake.
What about the
brake? The brake is not good. When I brake, just a little bit, just a little bit.
As it turned out, there was nothing at fault with the car, and Lars is sent back out.
He's in danger, actually, of out-cycling himself. He kind of shot himself in the foot because now it's starting to drizzle. It's going to be trickier for sure.
With worsening conditions, it's going to take skill and determination for Lars to tame the 480 horsepower beast. Coming into a corner at 120 miles an hour is not something he wants to get wrong.
I mean, he's not made any mistakes. He's adjusted his braking points accordingly. He's mopped it up. And what's particularly good for me was clearly he was rattled about the state of his brakes and he hasn't let that affect his competitiveness. So that's good. Lars Schomler really proving a point there.
Lars, how was it in the rain for you?
I have no problem with this. The street is my life and I must drive on it, or brains or fog, or I go on the street and drive.
The arrival of the rain is extremely useful for the judges. They will now be able to see which of the drivers are able to adapt to the conditions.
Pressure time for him to go out. It would be so easy to make one small mistake. In the dry, they'd get away with the mistake.
Chris Midmark feels this pressure and fails to find his form in the wet.
Rob, relatively conservative at the moment. Braking, Lars is much later on the brakes. I mean, I know conditions are changing.
Midmark, boys, it's really sad to watch what's happening there, actually, because he's such a strong individual. So fast, he's kind of led our championship as far as you can lead it. On the last day, it's just coming apart for him.
Well, it's like a plateau.
One driver on the up, however, is the Frenchman Arnaud Lecombe. Both Arnaud and Luca Lorenzini demonstrate a superb drive in the wet.
Good job, Luca. Well done. Difficult conditions. Well done.
Thank you.
But it's the Spaniard Lucas Ordonez that stuns the judges with his sheer speed and superb car control on a very wet Stowe circuit.
Hello there.
Hello.
Did you notice it was wet out there?
Dude, that was stunning. It was very, very fast.
2 drivers will take no further part in GT Academy, and it's up to us now to go and decide who those 2 are.
So, gentlemen, we're all agreed then. The stopwatch doesn't lie. Yeah. I mean, we've had a good chance to have a look at them today. It's been really tricky, you know, I mean, but actually, I think it's been a good thing for us that it rained.
The drifting in the dry was good, because that sort of gives us a good core level of their car control. But the GTRs on the Stowe circuit, well, we saw a real star there, I think. But the 2 guys that are going, they've struggled all morning.
They simply can't keep up. Giacomo?
And Matt Gordon.
I'm really disappointed, but I've enjoyed the experience, driving the GTR, and a lot of things that makes me happy.
Come a long way, and I've had a really great time. But at the same time, I'm proud that I've got this far, and it's been an awesome experience right from the start.
Coming up in part 2, the very wet 350Z dogfight turns the GT Academy on its head.
Oh, he's off!
And Rob Var's driving assessment piles on the pressure and confirms who will be crowned winners of the GT Academy.
The 2 drivers are